The story of human civilization begins millions of years ago. Our earliest ancestors, like Homo habilis, first appeared in Africa. They were different from other animals. These early humans could make tools. They used these tools to hunt and to survive. Over time, new types of humans evolved. One type was Homo erectus. Homo erectus learned to control fire. Fire provided warmth and light. It also allowed them to cook food. Cooking made food safer and easier to digest. Homo sapiens, our own species, emerged around 300,000 years ago. We were smarter and more adaptable than our predecessors. We developed complex language and social structures. These abilities allowed us to spread out from Africa. We migrated to different parts of the world. We adapted to diverse environments, from deserts to forests to ice ages. This journey was the beginning of our global dominance. It set the stage for the rise of civilizations. Driven by a need for food and resources, Homo sapiens embarked on an incredible journey. They migrated out of Africa. They spread to different corners of the globe. This expansion was a defining moment in human history. Groups of humans walked across land bridges. They built boats to cross waters. They reached Europe, Asia, and Australia. Each migration brought new challenges. Humans encountered different climates and terrains. They adapted their hunting techniques. They learned to find shelter in unfamiliar environments. They encountered new plants and animals. Humans proved their adaptability and resilience. They thrived in diverse ecosystems. This migration was not a single event. It happened in waves over thousands of years. Each wave carried humans further across the planet. This expansion laid the foundation for the diversity of human cultures we see today. For most of human history, our ancestors lived as hunter-gatherers. They lived in small nomadic groups. They relied on their knowledge of the land. They hunted animals. They gathered plants for food. Life was challenging. They faced hunger, wild animals, and conflicts with other groups, yet they developed complex societies. They had their own beliefs, rituals, and forms of social organization. Hunter-gatherers were skilled tool makers. They used stone, bone, and wood. They created spears, arrows, and tools for digging. These tools helped them to survive in diverse environments. They developed sophisticated knowledge. They understood animal behavior. They knew how to find edible plants. They used fire for cooking and warmth. This knowledge was passed down through generations. It was essential for their survival. Section 4. The birth of farming, a revolution. Around 10,000 BCE, a profound change occurred. Humans began to cultivate plants and domesticate animals. This marked the beginning of the Neolithic Revolution. It transformed human history. The transition to agriculture was gradual. In some regions, humans noticed that dropped seeds grew into new plants. They started to intentionally plant seeds. They began to cultivate crops. They also domesticated animals. They started with animals that were relatively tame. Sheep, goats, and pigs were among the first. This provided a reliable source of meat, milk, and wool. Agriculture brought about a new way of life. Humans settled in one place. They built permanent villages. This led to larger populations. It also led to new social structures and ways of life. Section 5. From villages to cities, the rise of civilizations. The development of agriculture had a profound impact. It led to food surpluses. These surpluses allowed some people to specialize in other activities. This specialization led to the development of new skills and technologies. Villages grew larger and more complex. They evolved into cities. Some of the earliest cities emerged in river valleys. These fertile lands provided ideal conditions for agriculture. Mesopotamia, in the Fertile Crescent, saw the rise of city-states like Sumer. These city-states were centers of innovation. They developed writing, mathematics, and astronomy. In Egypt, the Nile River gave rise to a powerful civilization. The Egyptians developed a system of hieroglyphic writing. They built magnificent pyramids and temples. They made significant advances in mathematics and astronomy. Along the Indus River, the Indus Valley civilization flourished. It was known for its impressive urban planning and sanitation systems. In China, dynasties like the Shang and Zhou emerged. They developed sophisticated bronze work and writing systems. These early civilizations laid the groundwork for future societies. Section 6. The gifts of civilization, writing, technology, and social structures. As civilizations grew, they developed new technologies and innovations. The invention of the plough revolutionized agriculture. The wheel enabled long-distance trade and transportation. Metalworking, starting with copper and then bronze, led to new tools and weapons. Irrigation systems helped to manage water resources. This led to increased agricultural production. These technological advancements allowed civilizations to flourish. They also led to increased social complexity. Social hierarchies emerged with rulers, priests, merchants, artisans, and farmers. Religion played a significant role in these early societies. It provided a sense of order and meaning. Writing systems, such as cuneiform in Mesopotamia and hieroglyphics in Egypt, developed. These systems allowed for record-keeping, communication, and the transmission of knowledge. Early written works like the Epic of Gilgamesh provide insights into the beliefs, values, and stories of these ancient cultures. Section 7. Lessons from the past. The enduring legacy of early civilizations. The rise and fall of civilizations is a recurring theme in human history. Climate change, environmental degradation, invasions, internal conflicts, and the depletion of resources are all factors that contributed to the decline of these early civilizations. Archaeological discoveries continue to provide insights into these ancient cultures. They reveal the ingenuity, creativity, and resilience of our ancestors. They also offer valuable lessons for the present. The legacy of these early civilizations is immense. They laid the foundation for many aspects of modern society. From agriculture and urban planning to writing and mathematics, their innovations continue to shape our world. The story of early civilizations is a testament to human adaptability and ingenuity. It is a story of innovation, creativity, and the enduring human spirit. As we face the challenges of the 21st century, it is essential to reflect on the successes and failures of the past. What can we learn from the rise and fall of these early civilizations? How can we create a more sustainable and equitable future for all?